Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be taking us through on how to draft a perfect shawl collar jacket or blazer. If this is something you like to learn, kindly keep watching. You all know I come correct. I come with pictures of my work, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing you need to do is tip your paper this way. I call it operation. You'll do your proper operation for your paper this way, and then from the start point of your paper, come down by 5 inches and also going by 5 inches around the sides. So all our measurements will be taken after this borderline. So I'm trying to create a borderline that will help direct my drafting. So I'm going to connect this line this way. I'll be connecting the line this way. So remember, my measurement will be starting after this 5 inches measurement I have taken down. So now we can start taking or inputting our measurements. So I'm going to be dividing my box by 2, or you could just do the biggest part of your measurements, be it your hip or your bust. Then you'll be dividing that, using that to create your box. So my hip is 42. I'll be adding extra 2 inches to it to get a not so fitted jacket. So I'll be connecting these points together. So I already have a side for my front and then another side for my back. So now we're putting my armhole measurement. How I got that is by dividing my bust by 6, then plus 2.5 inches. I would input that, and I'm going to rule that out and make that into a straight line. And then from my armhole, I'm going to go down by 1.5. That automatically gives me my bust point measurements, and then I'm inputting my under bust measurements, then your waist length measurements, and then we're going to rule that out. You need to be patient for this particular tutorial. I'm going to rule this out. And then from my waist length, I'm taking my hip length measurement, which is 9 inches. So I'm going to rule that out. And then we're going to be inputting our full jacket length measurements. So I'm doing exactly the same jacket as what we have on our thumbnail. So the jacket length is up to my knee length. So I'm just leaving in armhole, a bust point, under bust, our waist length, hip length, and then a full length down there. So now we're going to be taking our back length measurement. So our front length measurement is different from our back length measurement. So my back length measurement is 16.5, while my front length measurement is 18. So I'm going to be inputting my 16.5 at the back that way, and I'm going to connect it. So I'm connecting that into a straight line. So apparently the difference between my front and my back is 1.5 inches. So remember, I said my front length is 18 inches, that's my waist length is 18 inches, and my back length is 16.5. So yeah, I have inputted the difference that way, and now I'm going to mark out the same full length I have in front. They stay with me. I'm going to mark out the same full length I have in front. Then the difference between my front and my back length, I'll be taking that out from that part. So that's 1.5. Remember, I said my front length is 18 inches and my back length is 16 inches. So the difference, I am taking it out from the full length measurement right now, and that will automatically become my back length measurement, because after I add my bust dart to the front, then it's going to correspond with the one at the back. Yeah, So now we can then input our shoulder measurements plus half-inch. Jacket are not supposed to be way too tight. Shoulder measurement plus half-inch, 0.5 inch. Then yeah, you roll that into a straight line. Now we're going to input our standard neckline measurement for the front, which is 3 by 3 inches, and then our shoulder slope is 1 inch or 1 inch. Normally I would use 1.5 for like my normal blouse, and from there I'm going to divide my shoulder by 2. Then I'm going to get the midpoint this way, then I'll come in by 0.5, connect back to my shoulder measurements, and then I can input my bust divided by 4. Then I'm going to add extra 1 inch to it. You could do as far as 1.5-2 inches if you want your blazer or jacket not too fitted. I'm going to connect it this way. Now we're going to go to our dart leg. I'm using 4 inches as my dart leg, so the midpoint of my armhole is automatically my dart intake measurements. So I have 4 inches, and I'm going to be inputting that from my bust point all the way down to my full length measurements, and I'm going to connecting it this way too. Connecting it this way. I'm literally taking my time to explain this jacket measurement. I'm not going to be fastening this video, neither will I be doing so much. I just want to take my time so we will understand it better. So yeah, I've connected the line. I'm going to take my dart leg, so I'm using 0.5 for my intake on both sides. And then from my hip line, I'm going to come up by 1 inch. You could do 2 inches bounce up. I came up by 1 inch, and I'm going to be connecting my 0.5 to that point this way, connecting it this way, and then all the way. So now I'm going to get the midpoint of my shoulder line. I'm going to get this midpoint this way. So after getting the midpoint this way, and I will then connect it to my bust point measurements. You could go for, I prefer this pattern depending on what you want, the style you're going for, or you could just connect it to the midpoint of your armhole this way, depending on the style you're going for. But I want to use the shoulder star line design for this particular tutorial. So now can I input my waist divided by 4, then plus the dart leg I took out, which is 1 inch, then extra 1 inch for ease, so that's 2 inches I've added to the waistline. Then for my hip line, I'm going to do my hip divided by 4, then plus 1 inch for ease. Then on the full length part, I'm going to be repeating same thing. The same measurement I took on my hip is the same measurement I'm going to take in on the down part of my full length measurements. So I'm connecting it this way, and I'm going to introduce my French curve to connect the lines to my to my waist. Use my French curve this way, slightly curve, connect it to my waist, and then I'm going to bring back my straight shoulder. I'm going to also connect my waist length to my armhole measurements. So yeah, we have a very beautiful pattern. So now you need to determine where you want your breakpoint to be. If you want your buttons to start from your under bust, the under bust is not necessary for this particular tutorial, but depending on where you want your lapel to call it, your shawl collar to start from. So I want mine to start from under bust, which is why I have that line there. You could do from your waist, you could do from your bust point. So I'm starting from my under bust. So from my under bust, I'm going to come in out by 1 inch. So my tape is not complete from the start point, so I'm going to starting my 1 inch from my one. So I'm marking 1 inch all the way down, and then all the way down, and I'm going to connect that into a straight line this way. Yeah, this will serve as our button overlap. And right now we'll be connecting the button overlap to the 1 inch we just came out by. Makes sense. So this part, let's take our time to work on the shawl we're going for. So I connected my neck width to the overlap this way, and I'm going to get a straight line around that point. So I'm measure what I have from there to the end of my paper. I'm going to connect it up this way so I can have a straight line. I'm just trying to have a straight line, so I'm going to use a slash line for this because the lines, this particular line is not important, so I'm going to use the dash line for it. So right now for the back, so for the back, when you measure your neckline for the back, it is 3.5. when you do your 3x1 standard neckline, if you take your tape round, it's going to give you 3.5. so it's 3.5 I'm measuring up here, and then I'm going to go in by 0.5 from that 3.5. Makes sense. I'm going to write this as a test on the video later. So I'm connecting that point to the 0.5 I mentioned by 3.5 up, then you go in again by 0.5. Makes sense. You see this angle 90-degree. People just feel that this French curve is not important. This line on the French curve is not important. See that line? Our angle 90 degrees is very important. So watch me place it on this particular neckline. So I'm going to zoom in first to see. So it's going to help direct how my my shawl or my lapel is going to go. So you see this line here, that straight part should be placed on that straight part, on the straight line you just created on your neckline. So just watch me. So once I've placed it and the straight line is intact already, it's not in yet, once I see that it's fitted already, I'm going to adjust, like get it ahead. Once it's fitted this way, I'm now going to make sure the other line will direct me on how my lapel should go. So I'm using 4 inches for my lapel length. So I'm going to mark this out this way with a dashed line or a slash line, because I'll still be going up by 0.5 inch. You see some people's jackets, it's not always relaxed pulling in. That is because they don't do this alteration I am doing. So I'm still go up by 0.5 inches. Now I can now connect with a thicker straight line. The dashed lines you see on the pattern paper are not important, so I'm going to connect with like a thicker line this way. After that, you can now create the kind of design you want. You could do this particular design. You could do this design. What you do at this point, it's a creativity guide you. So you can do the design, or you could place your French point this way, but I don't like how the face is giving them. Or you could come out by half an inch or 1 inch from that point, then connect your neckline this way. See, and I don't like what's given to me, so I'm going to go with the first design, which is this one. The first style, which is this one, which I prefer it this way. So yeah, now I can now connect my armhole properly to meet the armhole tightly, and that will be all for the front. So around your full length, I'll be going up by 1 inch, then I'll be connecting it this way to my that leg intake. So yeah, that's that for the front. So now for the back, let's concentrate on the back. We will be dividing our shoulder by 2, remember, then plus ½ inch. I'm going to input that same thing I did with the front. Shoulder divided by 2 plus ½ inch. I'm going to connect that into a straight line. We're going to input our standard neckline for the back, which is 3 by 1 inch, and then we'll be connecting that to this way. The next thing is for us to do is get our shoulder slope, which is 1 inch. Then I'll get the midpoint of my shoulder of my armhole that way. Then I'm coming in by 0.25, connecting it this way. You don't need to eliminate so much tightening from your armhole. I'm going to be repeating what I have in front and the back, both divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Then I'm going to create my dart leg this way. I'm just inputting my hip line. I forgot to do that earlier. Inputting my hip line measurements. Yeah. So for my back length, I'm going to measure out my 9 inches for my hip line. So now let's create our dart leg. So I'm going to create my dart leg from intake, which is 4 inches, like I did with the front. So I'm going to connect it this way. After connecting that from your armhole, come down by 1 inch. Also come down by 1 inch. Open up your dart leg by 0.5. Connect it by that 1 inch you came down by. And remember, we came up by 1 inch around the hip line in front. We'll be doing the same thing at the back too. So I'm going to connect in my measurement this way. So yeah, then we can start putting our measurements. My waist divided by 4 plus the dart intake, which is 1 inch, and then extra 1 inch for ease. Around the hip line, my hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch for ease. Around the full length, the measurement I have in my hip line is what I'm going to repeat down there. I'm connecting with a straight line this way. Then I introduce my French curve, and I'm going to use that to connect my hip length to my waist line. Then I'm going to use a straight ruler to connect the waistline to the chest line, and I'm going to create my armhole curve this way. So for the back, there's something we need to do at the back, which is tightening, so that your jacket relaxes properly. So I'm taking a 0.5 from there, and I'm connecting it to my neckline, and I'm going to connect that to my hip length measurements this way. It will help eliminate any form of bulkiness or bulge there. Our back is not straight, so yeah, let's help us give. I'm not going to be returning that 0.5 to the waist. So what I was talking about, if you measure your neckline round this way to give us 3.5, so I'm trying to show us, okay, the tape is facing us now, so it's giving us 3.5. So that was the 3.5 I used in front. So it's going to give us 3.5. So that's what I used in front. For those of us that would like to create a shorter jacket, I'll be explaining something to us. So we have our bust measurements, then that's our bust that I'll be doing in front, it my waist length, and then the full length of jacket. If you want to stop around your hip, just measure that. So around the dart leg, I'm going to open it up by 0.25 for shorter jackets. I'll be opening that up by 0.25, and the waist is 0.5. So that's quite just difference between the front, the shorter jacket and the longer version. So go up by 1 inch from the sides, and nothing really, just slight difference or on the dart area. So now that we have that, let's take that out of our way and then complete our front. So I'll be inputting the difference between my back and my front around the my bust area. So that will serve as my bust dart. once I close that up later, which I'll be doing in my alteration video, once I close that up later, it's going to match up with the front, with the back, sorry. And around my overlap, button overlap, I'm just going to come up and just create a curve around that side, so it's not pointy. It's just to eliminate any form of any pointy effect around the side. Yeah, so that will be all for this drafting video. If this video has been helpful, kindly like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, guys. See you in the next one. Bye for now.